Ha! Did you guys actually watch the dinner date that was organized by Big Brother for the Adenita ship? Did you? Hey, that has got to be the worst dinner ever in the history of Big Brother Naija. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Adekunle Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay, guys. So right after they lost their wager, Big Brother decided to organize the dinner date that Adekunle and Venita paid for. And I'm talking about 12:31 a.m. Yes, guys, it was in the middle of the night. I mean, who goes for dinner by that time? But anyways, that was, in Big Brother's house. There is no time, so you can go to dinner at any effing time. Yes, so Big Brother organized it. The setting was not really up to the standard I thought it would be. I mean, it's an all-star season. I mean, Shella, that is Shex and Bella, had a better dinner setting than what we saw this year, right? But I mean, I guess they were going with the whole flow. I mean, I guess the person that organized it, that designed it, probably knows that, okay, this is not going to be a dinner romantic something, it's actually going to be a therapy session. Yes, so they actually look good. Venita dressed in her black dress, with her red lipstick, with her blonde hair, looking beautiful like a phoenix that she is. Adekunle with his hair that I still do not understand, and I can't wait for him to take it out, and his, dark red jacket, looking, like a guy that's actually taking a woman to dinner. But aside from the dressing, aside from their dressing, every other thing just was going south at that point. Because what was that? First of all, they were not even giving the vibe of people that were going for dinner. Yeah, they were not. This guy did not even, how was that thing that they say, pull out the chair for her to sit? Those kind of little gestures that, you see and it's romantic. I mean, even last year, Fina and Groovy, that a lot of people were calling abomination ship. You see when, I think it was the 8th, it was the 9th week when people organized something for them, how Groovy will go and pull out the chair for Fina to sit and all of those things. Yeah, this guy did not even think of doing that. I'm like, one red flag. I'm like, hey, now wow, which kind of thing be this? Now, first, honestly, from everything I saw in that dinner, I can actually tell you that it was more about the food for Adekunle. Like, he was just interested in eating and drinking. Yeah, in fact, he was much more interested in eating, drinking, and listening to the song, humming the song, and singing the songs that Big Brother were playing than actually having a date. Yes, it was more like, it wasn't even a platonic something. It was just somehow, it was tiring, it was boring. At this point, I think Big Brother should organize therapy session for us, the viewers, because this is not what we stayed up for. Like, watching them, I'm like, which kind of wahala be this? Venita came in there angry for whatever reason we do not know. Adekunle asked her what exactly is wrong. She refused to talk. Like, apparently something had happened before they even started their dinner, and she was like, oh, you saw me and I didn't want to talk to you. Did you ask me what was wrong? And he said he asked her what was wrong and she refused, and he had to leave her alone. And at some point she was just talking, wanting him to ask her questions, and he was like, nah, there are some questions that should be asked, outside of the camera and all of that. It just went downhill from there. Like, it just totally went downhill from there. At some point in that dinner, people of God, Venita was the only one talking. Like, she will be asking him questions, and Adekunle would just be tapping his feet, tapping his fingers on the table, and be humming. Like, it was that bad. Venita was literally talking to herself almost all through the dinner. It was a disaster. There was no chemistry in this whole dinner thing. It was what a disaster. At this point, I think they should have just saved that their money and used it to buy maybe head starts for the head of house games. Because what is this? Venita at some point even had to start asking him, "Oh, how do you feel seeing Brian today?" And he was like, He was just humming. And anything that she wants an answer from, he would just be like he's processing, because you could tell that Venita said some things, there even before they got in, to the dinner date, that obviously has upset Adekunle. So he was holding back. And he refused to engage in any small talk with her. Yeah, it was that bad. Like at some point the conversation went to Venita saying, "Oh, would you want to spend the night on our bed," or something of that sort. And he was like, "It's your bed, it's not our bed. I mean, your bed, I want you to enjoy, I'll move out," or something of that sort. And true, he moved out though. They did not sleep together in the same bed last night. They did not. Hey, and that's not even the worst part. I think for me, the most heartbreaking part is that this guy literally packed food. He packed food and left Venita sitting there, and he went inside. Like, it's one thing for a couple to actually have a fight. It's another thing for it to be so obvious to everybody in the house that, okay, this couple has had a fight. This dinner was supposed to be romantic. It was supposed to be candles, roses, love, and everything in between. But what we got was therapy, talk, fight, was, and I'm like, which kind of thing be this? At some point, they were even taking, jabs, those kind of subtle jabs. They were throwing subtle jabs and shades at each other. I'm like, which kind shit be this? Identity shippers, you people better come out, because which kind shit be this? You people told us it's a maturity ship. If this is what maturity is all about, then it's in there. I do not want it. At this point, I think I should just apologize to Shella. I remember last year I was like, I was not feeling the chemistry, blah blah blah. But this one, no. Shex and Bella, I owe you guys an apology, because last year you guys even did some romantic stuff. There were some kisses, there was some love words and all those things. This one, it was like, hey, I cannot. What my eyes saw last night or early this morning, my mouth cannot say it. Or it was a disaster. At some point, I was like, you know what? People should just go, I beg. In fact, big brother, bring more seats and add the other housemates inside. Because when the camera panned over to those that were inside, that is Pere, Cross, Cece, and Mercy playing cards, I'm like, thank God. That was even much more interesting to watch than to watch these two. And Adekunle just totally ignoring Venita while she was talking. Venita at some point said that she was disappointed. This is not what she envisioned the dinner to be about and all of that. But did Venita actually make an effort to tell Adekunle why she was pissed? No, she did not. Now, when Adekunle had already left her there packing food and everything and went inside, some minutes later, she came inside and she opened up to Angel why she was angry. Guess what was making her angry? Guess what Adekunle did that was making her angry? Well, she said that Adekunle made a joke and said that she will be invited to his baby's naming ceremony. And she was like, how can she be with a guy that would say that? Basically, that's weird. According to her, that's weird. Okay, honestly, listening to that, it's kind of would look like Adekunle will say, okay, you are not the woman that will be the mother of my child, but you will be invited to my baby's naming ceremony. But is that a bad thing though? You guys are in a ship that is, in Big Brother's house. He's even thinking of actually adding you to his life, a very important event in his life. Shouldn't you be happy about that and be content with that? Because what are you thinking though? Like I said in one of my videos that I did some days back, these ships that you see in this house, when Pere and Cross call them fake, I wouldn't say they are fake. I'll just say that this chances or the possibility of them surviving in the real world is actually very slim. right? Because the dynamics that plays out in the real world is different from in the Big Brother house. Looking at Adekunle and Venita, like it's all obvious that there will be a lot of things to deal with in the real world. So if Adekunle feels like, okay, this is not going to work beyond the, doors of Big Brother's house, then I think she should actually be real enough with herself to understand that, honestly. And I don't even know why she felt the need to, prolong this matter when she would have actually told Adekunle the first time what was wrong, and they would have sorted out the issue. They would have just sorted it out and had a nice time at the dinner. Do I support the way Adekunle was acting? Not really, but I mean, I think Maz has had enough. I think he's had enough. So he just had to like act out to let her know, okay, I've had enough of this thing that you do. And also coupled with the fact that during the dinner, there was something that Adekunle asked her about, a comment she made before the dinner during the day, where she said that, oh, in this task, I don't want to be in the same group with any salty person. And I actually use the word person because I don't want to use the original word that she used. Yes, guys. And Adekunle asked her, that statement, was it in reference to me? Were you referring to me? And she said no, but you've been salty all day though. So yeah, it was not a good look. Honestly, it was not a good look at all. It was, like I said earlier on, the worst date ever. The worst dinner date ever in the history of Big Brother Naija. Adekunle did not sleep on the same bed with her. He actually did move out, even though the bed he slept on was near, their matrimonial bed. Yes, guys. While she was crying her eyes out in the bathroom, Adekunle was having a good night's sleep. Ha! Now, wow. At the leadership, you guys have a lot of work to do. Your mature ship is not maturing anymore. Oh, like, I can't believe that I stayed up till that hour in the morning, early this morning, just to watch what I did. It was sad to watch. It was terrible. Like, it was terrible. It was not giving what it was supposed to give. It was not giving love. It was giving the opposite of love. It was not giving romantic dinner at all. Yes, guys, did you watch it? What are your thoughts on the whole Adekunle and Venita's dinner date? Let me know in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.